A family member has been diagnosed with mesothelioma, and you're wondering, do they have any legal rights? Hi, I'm Joe Williams. I'm a mesothelioma trial attorney in New York City, and I can give you some information about this topic, and it's a very important one because workers in industry and in various trades throughout the course of the past century often worked for decades with their hands building America and working with asbestos products. And these same workers are the folks who 30, 40, 50, 60 years later have been now diagnosed with mesothelioma. And they are put in the position of taking this path down into their history, into their past, to try to figure out how they could have been exposed to asbestos. Well, what I can tell you is that every day at my office, we represent individuals who are suffering with mesothelioma. We represent them and their families as they take this journey to try to figure out how they contracted this terrible disease. And what we do in all of these cases is we look for the companies, the defendants as they're called, who could have exposed our clients to asbestos. And when we're able to find who those companies were through a very thorough investigation and a lot of research into these cases, we then proceed to demonstrate in court how those companies failed to warn our clients about the dangers of asbestos. You see, under the law in various states, certainly in New York State, there's a duty to warn of known dangers to end users, perhaps like you or your family member who work with these asbestos products. And that failure to warn about the known hazard, the hazard being cancer, mesothelioma, creates liability on these corporate entities. Why am I telling you this? I'm telling you this because you have questions about mesothelioma and the legal process as it relates to mesothelioma, and we can provide answers to those questions. I'm Joe Williams, and every day we represent victims of mesothelioma. We can answer your questions as well. I hope you found this video informative, and I thank you very much for watching.